You can get $200,000 in law school scholarship money with a criminal record. Not despite it, but because of it. Here's how. Most people with a criminal record think they're disqualified from going to law school at all, let alone getting scholarship money. They think their past mistakes define them forever. But I'm here to tell you that your record isn't a deal breaker, it's an opportunity. Today, we're going to flip the script. First, for those who don't know me, my name is Steve Schwartz. I've been teaching the LSAT since 2005, and I personally increased my own LSAT score from a 152 to a 175. Now, think about this. Law schools love a good story. They love a story of growth, resilience, and transformation. And if you've got a criminal record, you already have the makings of a powerful narrative that can not only get you in top law schools, but also land you those big scholarships. However, before you start crafting your narrative, you need to focus on the single most important part of your application, the LSAT. Now here's why. Law schools aren't just looking for perfect GPAs and LSAT scores, they're also looking for future leaders, people who've overcome adversity, and applicants who can bring diverse perspectives to the classroom. A criminal record, when framed correctly, can show all of that, but your LSAT score is what ensures your application gets noticed in the first place. Let me tell you a story about one of my students, Alex. Alex had a felony conviction from when he was 19. By the time he came to me, he turned his life around, but he thought no law school would touch him. Fast forward a year, Alex is now at a top 20 law school with a full ride scholarship. What changed? The way Alex told his story and his LSAT preparation. Here's the big myth. Most people think you should hide or minimize your record. They write vague statements or hope admission committees just won't notice. This, of course, backfires because schools aren't stupid. They know about your record. What they're looking for is accountability, growth, and a clear plan for the future. But even the most compelling narrative won't get you far if your LSAT score doesn't meet their standards. So now, let's flip the narrative. Instead of hiding, you're going to turn your record into a story of redemption and growth. But first, you're going to ensure that your LSAT score is as strong as it can possibly be. The test is the single biggest factor in admissions, and a strong score can help offset any concerns about your background. So here's what you're going to do. Start with the LSAT as the foundation of your application. No matter how compelling your story is, a weak LSAT score is going to limit your options, so take the time to prepare thoroughly. And if you'd like my help getting ready for the LSAT on your journey to getting a top score of 170 or above, my team and I would be glad to help you out. We offer live online classes via Zoom, on-demand video courses, small group coaching, and one-on-one coaching. You can check out the links below to find out more and to book a call with me and my team. We'd be glad to help you out. My student Alex, who I mentioned earlier, spent months focusing on LSAT prep and improved his score significantly. This effort, combined with a strong personal narrative, made all the difference in getting in and also getting that scholarship money. Second, once your LSAT prep is underway, you want to start crafting your narrative. Own your mistakes. Be clear, be honest, and show that you understand the consequences of your actions. No excuses. For example, if you had a DUI, you might write, "I take full responsibility for the poor judgment that led to my DUI conviction. It was a wake-up call that made me reassess every aspect of my life." Transparency here is key. Now, you also want to, of course, show growth. What did you learn from the experience? How did it change you? This is where you highlight the steps you took to turn your life around. For instance, did you complete a rehab program? Did you volunteer in your community? Or did you excel in a challenging academic program? Detail the tangible steps you've taken to demonstrate your growth. Alex's 3.76 GPA, combined with a compelling story of self-improvement and rigorous LSAT prep, became a significant asset when framed correctly. You also want to tie it to your future. Explain why your experience makes you a stronger candidate now, and explain how it inspires you to pursue the law. What unique perspective will you bring to the classroom and the legal profession? For example, you might talk about how the experience ignited your passion for advocating for second chances, and it could be your driving force for wanting to practice criminal defense law now. Schools are going to appreciate a narrative that ties personal growth to your professional ambitions. And of course, be specific. Use concrete examples. This is one of the biggest mistakes I see students making. They talk about what they're doing instead of showing it. So numbers, achievements, testimonials are all going to help. For example, mention how many hours you volunteered, the awards you've earned, or how your GPA improved significantly after your turning point. So take this framework and use it to write a killer addendum for your law school applications. Don't shy away from the details of your arrest or conviction. In fact, you need to disclose fully in your character and fitness statement, or you could run into issues later when you go before the bar. So take responsibility, share how you rebuilt your life, and tie it to your passion for criminal justice reform if that's something you want to focus on with your legal career. So you might write something like, when I was 19, I made a choice that led to a felony conviction for theft. I've spent the years since owning that mistake and working tirelessly to rebuild my life. I completed 600 hours of community service, earned my associates with a 4.0 GPA, and volunteered with at-risk youth to ensure others don't repeat my mistakes. This journey has inspired my goal to become a public interest attorney, advocating for systemic changes to prevent recidivism. You write something like this, you take responsibility, you include specifics. You're not just going to get into law school, you'll also get scholarship monies because schools will see your story as an asset. They'll see your potential to inspire others and to bring a unique perspective to the campus. Now, if you're thinking, this all sounds great, but I don't know where to start with your LSAT prep. It's table stakes. You got to have the score in order to even be considered. You've got to have the score for them to even look at your application essays, like your addendum, like your character and fitness. Now, if you'd like my help getting ready for the LSAT, we create personalized day-by-day study plans for all of our students. We pair it with private one-on-one coaching on a consistent weekly basis. If you'd like my support, you could check out the links below to book a call with me and my team. We'd be glad to help you out. And remember, your past doesn't define you. How you frame your story does. Law schools are waiting to hear it, and I'm here to help you tell it. If you've got questions or you want my support, just reach out through the links below to find out more and to book a call with me and my team. We'd be glad to help you out. And in the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.